as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete to open things up. You talk about this Rams defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. The quick feet, and he works free. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Ready. Nice crackle, 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the right side and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it. Viking,
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's McCormick. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hey.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
You look at this Bears defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
19 Charger.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy has the legs to escape most of these.
So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 11. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. Cougar 19, go.
They'll look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
Like 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Bears at 5-7 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Vikings, 18.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
To throw his DTR. He's got his target. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. great effort there. 72 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Second and 9 now. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 23, Bears 7. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touch. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
There's no rest in my shutting down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it, I got for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people
19,
down.
shot, ready. 19, 18.
Thompson Robinson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hampton. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go, set. Panthers Panthers 60.
Thompson Robinson down to throw. Screen play to McAllister. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
The Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. 20, 5, touchdown, LA. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams continue to pull away here this first half. Point after, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready? 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete. Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? 60 by Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Dragon 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears! From 3 yards out. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Panther streak! Panther streak!
A handoff to McAllister. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Go! Hot 70! Hot 70!
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's 2nd and 8. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready! Cowboy!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
65. Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 4. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And a fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Dragon 6. Here we go. Here we go. Coconut.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McCormick. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that trims the lead down to 9. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Thompson Robinson now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
And the Rams first down.
80.
The DTR going to throw it here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Pirate.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 2. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the jump.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go now.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Cougar 19.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Throwing. Thompson Robinson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10
Come on,
at the
come on.
15-yard line.
70.
Thompson Robinson throwing here.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70.
Now a toss coming right side. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stephanie. Ready,
Now a play fake here on first down.
Pass to the right side, caught by Burden.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Let's go. 68, Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's McCormick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
19 Lions. Steady.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's McCormick. There's a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears have cut the lead back down to 2.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level production.
They'll try and throw for him. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Thompson Robinson now. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
On the give, McAllister with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after it, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bears 36. Joshua Tardy to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 11. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Loma Dunze with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bears have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd.
where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
On the set. Let's go now. 18, Gravity Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McCormick. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
At the 48-yard line.
Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They hit Jackson complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Down. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Count Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw here. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Roma Dunze. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to do it.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Pass. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the 1st.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
A pass complete to Adunze. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Point after here coming up. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Thompson Robinson now. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brock Bowers, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first and 10.
Hey. Bronco 80.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
Ready.
They'll come up now on second down.
Here we go. Stop. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Ready. Not Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's
Massive interception return for a Rams touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
60 Maverick. Get it.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Check that. Street.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Go. Ready.
On the carry, it's McAllister. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson.
He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards.
And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence, but we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
They'll drop the throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance